Welcome to the new season of Gravel Bivies. In this first episode, I'm riding to the bivie at Valstad Kvarn. Not to stay overnight as I first planned, as the weather had changed and the temperature had dropped well below zero. Instead, I will just check out the place for future overnight trips and have a look at the old mill. The previous day I had cut myself in the finger and now the wound were gnawing in my glove. So I made a quick pit stop at work to pick up a band-aid. Plåster. Igår skar jag mig på fingret och idag så fläker det i handsken. Ja, så då tänker jag, då tar jag så tar jag med ett också. Så, nu är det på film. Vinka till publiken. Ja. Almost impossible to avoid the E22 while riding in or out of Västervik. On this day though, it was only for a minute or two before I turned left towards Hall. Some of you might recognize this road, as it's been in previous videos. Okay, I'm stopping here just to show you, all of a sudden when you come into the shade, this is what it's like really, it's really hard ice, because it's still cold, And overnight it's of course even colder, and yeah, so I have to be really careful coming around a bend and there is a shady spot and it's like this, so I have to be a little bit careful not to you know, drop the bike and break a leg really. So yeah, we're gonna carry on. I don't know exactly how far it is still to the first bivie, but it's not that far, so come with me. After having passed a number of those snowy, icy patches, I thought I just need to stop and take some pictures. So we are now here at Valstad Kvarn, which is like an old mill.
powered by water, which, you know, I have a little bit of a fetish when it comes to things like that. We're just going to have a look around, and also there is this bivie down here that I want to have a look at for overnighting. Right, let's have a look.
The mill at Valstad today consists of two linked buildings, one from the 1700s and a later addition built in 1867. There used to be a sawmill, a forge and a spinning factory, but of those just the foundation remains. In 2001, with fundings from the EU, the mill was restored, which meant that it could yet again be put to work. And every year on May 23rd, an event called Day of the Mill is held.
So here, I don't know if you can see it because it's a little bit against the light here. It says skärmskydd med grillplats, and that's an orange marking, and you might recognize that from other hiking trails I've been on. That is orange marking, that's the Tjustleden, which is the local trekking trail or hiking trail here in this neck of the woods. And then you come down here and you see they have the same orange marking, also a little bit of a sign, and that means that we're supposed to go up here, and you have another orange marking on this tree. So we'll follow this orange marking down along this very pretty nature path. I must say that this time of year is pretty nice to be out riding and walking, because you don't get overheated when you're in full gear. And as you know, I tend to walk around in full gear sometimes. Here we are. This is very nice, with a fire pit right next to the little creek down there. And up here, oh, you have firewood here, you have firewood here, lots of it. It's pretty dark in here, so maybe it's difficult for you to see, but this is pretty neat. I'm gonna sleep here. And you can ride all the way with a bike to here. Not 100% sure if it's allowed, so you probably shouldn't, but it would be doable if it was allowed. Let's put it that way. Right, back to bed, team.
Thank you for joining me on this trip. If you want early access to my videos, a bunch of my brand new stickers, or postcards from my trips, please consider becoming a member of the Around on a Bike community, either here on YouTube or on Patreon. Links in the description below.